Hello and welcome to Legacy of Leaders. We have a very special guest with us today. His name is Clarke Peterson. And not only is he focused in the area of leadership, but he's done it both nationally and internationally. I think you're going to enjoy having him on the program today. So Clarke, tell me a little bit about the founding of Atlanta Leadership.
Sure. Well, first, thanks for having me on. I've been looking forward to this. I started Atlanta Leadership in 2007 when I left an executive HR role with a large national insurance company, because I had discovered that the leadership development work that I was doing there was the best part of the job. It was the part I liked the most, and so I really wanted to focus all of my time in that space. So I started that in 2007 in Atlanta, and we somehow survived the Great Recession of 2008, 9, 10, whenever that ended, and have been going strong ever since. There's now 4 of us in the business, and we're doing work for a wide variety of clients of all sorts.
Excellent. When we talk about leadership consulting, that can be a pretty wide and diverse field. But tell me what it is that we really need to know about what it takes to be the kind of leader that you're trying to help people achieve.
Well, I think one of the things it takes is self-awareness. So part of what we do is focused in leadership development by helping people see themselves as others see them through 360 feedback. So we do a lot of that work. I've done over 1,400 sessions for people on 5 continents now and enjoy it very much because people are different, so each session is new and different. But from that, they're able to see where the opportunities are for them. As human beings, we're pretty good at understanding our strengths. We're not as good at understanding our opportunities, especially if they have to do with personal or interpersonal skills. So we help people in that space with better self-awareness, understanding of where the opportunities are, and then some good, solid tools, experience-tested, research-based tools to help people get better with the things they want to work on.
How do you use those research tools to help the leaders?
Mostly it's through focusing. So there's a limited number of things that anybody can focus on, and we help people create a development plan that is narrowly focused on 2 or 3 things using a development formula that relies largely on things you would do at work. So we have people use their work environment as a learning lab and do the things that they would normally do anyway, but with a different twist to them, trying out some new approaches. And then learning from that, figuring out what went well, what didn't go as well, what you would do differently the next time.
Well, I know each person is an individual, so they have their own uniqueness. But what is the one challenge that you have found and been able to help people overcome in building their leadership abilities?
I think probably the biggest one has to do with working well with others and understanding that the leadership role really involves leading people. For me, the big thing that matters the most is something that I call ACE. So I think, if you think about World War II pilots, the ACE pilots were the best. The high card in the deck is an ACE. An ACE for me has to do with 3 qualities that involve authenticity, curiosity, and empathy. So I think it's super important for somebody to be authentic, to be real, genuine, truthful, honest, say what you mean what you say, not have hidden agendas. I think that's super important. Without that, it's corrosive if you don't have that trust in an organization, and it leads to all sorts of problems. So authentic is the most important quality. Curious is the second. That's the C, curious. I think it's important to be a lifelong learner, to be looking to learn more, to understand more all the time. And empathy is really important, especially now when we're so much in a remote environment. You need to understand people and to really learn about the people that you work with.
Fantastic. Well, Clarke, would you let us know how we could get in touch with you and delve into some of that expertise that you've developed over the years?
Sure. I can be reached at Clarke at Atlanta Leadership or at our phone number, 770-500-5815. We would love to, we're always looking for new people to work with. We've had new clients we were working on in the past 2 weeks that present some exciting opportunities that we're looking forward to right now.
Clarke, so good to meet you. Thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate it.
You bet. Well, we're glad you joined us today, and we hope you'll be back for the next Legacy of Leaders.